In this lecture, we will be reviewing how to write body paragraphs and conclusions for the standard academic essay. So let's get started. First of all, let's review the body paragraph rules. Number one, there are 2 body paragraphs minimum. Normally, within a standard essay, you would write 5 body paragraphs. However, because of our time constraints that we're dealing with, we're only going to focus on writing 2 strong body paragraphs. Each body paragraph starts with a well-written topic sentence, and in total, there should be a minimum of 4 to 6 sentences in a standard body paragraph. Now, what's the purpose of a body paragraph? What purpose does it serve? Number one, it acts as a unifier. Body paragraphs really unify the writer's ideas under one controlling idea. The worst body paragraphs are very scatterbrained, which means that the writing is all over the place and completely unfocused. No controlling idea, no focus. A body paragraph is supposed to help the reader really follow your argument. If the reader loses track of your argument because you have not structured sentences well, or you don't have details related to the topic sentence, or your topic sentences don't relate to the thesis statement, then it becomes very difficult to follow your argument. Keep in mind that a great body paragraph will operate like an inverted pyramid. It works from general to specific. General to specific. The topic sentence is the most general, then it becomes more narrow with the detail, and then when you explain the detail, it becomes even more narrow. So it's moving like an inverted pyramid. Some elements of a strong body paragraph include specific evidence and well-explained details. If you can really manage that in your writing, you're on your way to obtaining a great score. Make sure that you really work on elaborating, evaluating your details, and also interpreting your examples. You've heard me say before that it's very possible to write a complete body paragraph with just one detail. If you're elaborating that one detail very well and interpreting the examples to explain what they mean, many times you can just use one detail and it will be a very well-written body paragraph. Make sure you work on the transitions between sentences, and I've been showing you many transitions between paragraphs. Also, a strong body paragraph has unity and cohesion. And I've already talked before about it operating like an inverted pyramid. And really, when you think about it, the entire essay operates that way. Think about a pyramid. Picture in your mind what a pyramid looks like. Very wide at the base, and then a point at the top. So what I'm asking you to do is turn that upside down. Point at the bottom, wide base at the top. That's the way that an essay works. The introduction is a very wide base. Then the body makes it more narrow. Right in the middle is more narrow. And then at the very end, at the point, you have a conclusion. That's the way the entire essay works. That's the way that the introduction works. And also body paragraphs. Everything is always in that formula of general to specific. Now, when it comes to body paragraph structure, it's very, very straightforward. And here I'm just talking about one body paragraph. Every body paragraph follows this same pattern. But we have a topic sentence to start off with. Then we move to supporting detail number 1. Then we extend or explain or illustrate detail number 1. Then we move into supporting detail number 2. And following that, we will extend or explain detail number 2. Please note that it's not necessary to write a transition or conclusion sentence at the end of a paragraph. They're nice to do, but very often students don't write them correctly and end up hurting themselves. So it's not necessary, but I will show you in a couple of my body paragraphs exactly how to write a concluding sentence or a transition sentence well, you've seen the transition sentences because many times I will connect my paragraphs together with the language that's starting the second body paragraph. Now, when it comes to conclusions, to essay conclusions, the sentence limitation is 2 to 3. Don't write more than 2 to 3 sentences. And point number 2 is really, really important. Don't add new information. Under no circumstances are you allowed to add new information into a conclusion. You want to restate your thesis statement in a different way. Remind the reader that you have proven the thesis in the paper. And then finally, provide some argument context. Tell the reader what you want them to do. Right? Tell them why the topic was timely or is timely or important. Give them a call to action. That's what you want to do. Point 3 and point 4 is all you need to worry about when it comes to doing a proper conclusion. All right, so we're going to move into the body paragraph and conclusion portion, and we're going to start off with the very first one, and most likely, as in all the other lectures, it will be dealing with boarding schools being good or bad and discussing both sides. Now for that one, as I've done previously, I'm going to write it and talk about the sentence structure as I'm writing it, and then in the following slides, we'll be looking at already prepared paragraphs, so I can really just talk to you about how to structure a body paragraph. It doesn't matter what question. There's no different style, or there's no difference between a problem solution structure and a agreed-disagreed structure. It's the exact same structure. Topic sentence, detail 1, expand detail 1, detail 2, expand detail 2, and to then give a concluding sentence on the body paragraph if you want to. Not necessary, but if you want to, and it's going to help you with your word count possibly.